future star being born right before our eyes.
Look at that speed of Khachab.
Boy, he looked like Usain Bolt running over there.
Beztati goes for the kill.
Tyjani! Murthel the Predator Groenhart with another knockout victory. Knock him up! Knock him out!
Bad news for everybody.
Happy holidays and seasons. Beatings, everyone, tonight. Glory, the world premier kickboxing organization, wraps up a busy 2023 with the promotion's 10th event. From Rotterdam in the Netherlands and from the RTM stage, welcome to the Glory 90 preliminary card. Huge crowd, as always, came in and came early to enjoy the Glory fan zone, Joseph.
Yeah, we got a lot of our fighters out here, the Boapea, the Plaza Bots, all really here to meet fans. Here's Mohammed Amin, Serkan Askaglayan, all the boys here meeting fans, and what a great experience for all our fans to come early and meet our fighters.
Welcome inside, everyone. What is up, kickboxing fans? Welcome to the 10th and final event of 2023 from Glory. Ron Kruk back in the saddle again, filling in for Todd Grisham this week, but always joined by the former champ, Joseph Valtellini. And Joseph, what a year for Glory. 10 big events, and my man, you are part of every one.
Oh yeah, I've been part of them since the beginning, it seems, but this was a great year for us. Kickboxing is back, and it's been a great year for us, gaining momentum, and we have even special announcements throughout the night on how good 2024 is going to be.
It's going to be a huge year. You will want to be a part of it. But kicking off the evening tonight with two exciting preliminary bouts, and it's ladies first, followed by a heavyweight eliminator bout.
Yeah, and the heavyweight fight, I want you to keep an eye on it. Jihad Kapenik against Mihal Blahovic. Exciting fight, both heavy hitters, and both really want to climb these ranks, so there's a lot of motivation in this fight.
At the top of the hour, Glory 90 will kick off with these fights once again. Some top athletes in action, Joe. What fight has got you excited?
Well, I think it's Enriko Kehl versus Arman Hambaryan. Enriko Kehl, if you saw his debut fight against Garrick Belay, it was insane. He's nicknamed the Hurricane for a reason. He comes forward and he doesn't stop. His pressure, his volume is something special to see, but we know Hambaryan is game. He's a hard hitter and he won't back up. But I want you to keep an eye on guys like Peposhi, fight of the night contender in any one of his fights. We have Mohamed Tusashi, who's known as that little botter, the way he fights, and he's been active recently. But I know Bryce Kambu is really motivated to shut that party down.
Check out the business end of the Glory 90 card. The veteran Murthel Groenhart battles the young gun Teodor Hristov. We have a heavyweight Grand Prix qualifier fight, and then there's that main event, welterweight champion Endy Semeleer defending his belt against the House of Glory champion Anwar Ouled-Chaib. But what a milestone moment tonight, Joseph, for Glory veteran Murthel Groenhart when he faces the young gun, Bulgaria's Teodor Hristov, who is 14 years younger.
Yeah, this is almost a great fight for me, being the former welterweight champion, to see someone like Murthel, who's one of the veterans of the division, of the sport, take on a newcomer like Kristoff, who's like the new generation of kickboxing.
Right.
The way he moves, switches his stances, very unorthodox. This is a very competitive fight, so I'm excited to see how it plays out.
The veteran and the young gun spoke about their first ever encounter.
Some guy came at the gym to me and he told me from, hey, you train with Kristoff? I said, who's that? Kristoff, your opponent. I said, no man, never. Yeah man, he posted a picture with you guys.
Yeah, it's a great honor to fight with a legend like Murthel Groenhart. Since I was a kid, I was watching his fights, and it's a big opportunity for me to go in the ring with him, and I will do everything to stop him.
All these years you've been doing your best, and all these guys who's growing up to be a professional fighter look up to you, because that's what he did. He looked up to me and now he's gonna fight me, so it's a dream come true for him. So I love it. But I gotta show him who's the top dog. That's one thing.
Murthel Groenhart really knows he's a veteran, but he reminds us he's not old, he's the veteran.
Right.
And as I call him, the OG. So we have Murthel Groenhart debuted here at Glory 2 in Brussels, but ultimately it's his two-time welterweight champion that really made the name for himself back at Glory 44 and 70. He did take some time off, did a little bit of MMA, then came back to fight our current champ, Endy Semeleer. Didn't go his way, but you've seen his last fight. He's gaining momentum again, and he's ready for another title run in his eyes.
As I mentioned, milestone moment, he will tie the great Enriko Kehl for the most Glory appearances ever with 24. But in our co-main event, it doesn't get any bigger than this matchup, literally because a spot in the Glory Heavyweight Grand Prix is on the line when Morocco product Nabil Khachab throws down with Serbia's Nikola Filipovic. Joseph, 88-pound difference between these two fighters. That's going to make up for a very intriguing matchup.
Oh, very intriguing. You know, Kachab's got the size, Filipovic has the height, but it's the contrast of style that really makes this fight interesting. Khachab, a pressure fighter. You're going to see him come forward nonstop, great combinations, good low kicks, where Filipovic is more of your technical boxer who feels he can box, move, and angle. So to me, the size is a big deal, but it's the technical matchup that really intrigues me.
The winner punches their ticket into the Grand Prix tournament, which will kick off in March as you check out the 6 qualifiers already in the tournament. And then we've got an Elite 8 because we had some big news coming in with 2 wild cards as Antonio Plazibat from Croatia joins the fun. And then Joseph, there's the champion, heavyweight champ Enriko Kehl is in as well, taking this tournament up a notch.
Yeah, I didn't believe it. When I heard Enriko Kehl was in, I was like, that's insane. For Enriko, who's been the champion for a decade, unbeaten, to go into a tournament where there's so many risks and variables associated, but he feels he's durable, he's mentally stronger than all these new fighters, so having Enriko in this tournament just makes it even that much bigger.
I cannot wait. It's got a K1 feel to it, no doubt about it. But tonight's main event is a true Rocky versus Creed matchup when Glory welterweight champion Endy Semeleer defends his belt when he clashes with the House of Glory reality TV show champion, the big-time underdog Anwar Ouled-Chaib. Both combatants talked about this championship bout, and things got a little heated at the press conference yesterday.
Anwar caught you yesterday on TV, a point fighter. How do you see that?
He say that because he don't know me. He don't watch my fight before Glory. A lot of people here only know my fight in Glory. But before Glory, I was a pressure fighter. A lot of TKOs, KOs as well. Dus he gonna see that. And yeah, he gonna see my fight hard, hoe je say that.
Anwar, heb je daar een reactie op?
Iedereen weet dat hij een puntvechter is. En voor Glory, dat was voor Glory. En nu zijn we in Glory.
Let me ask you something. In House of Glory, you KO somebody?
No, but there's 3 fights.
That is why you have only 3 fights.
Bro, jij hebt 40 gevechten, bro. Yeah. Waar heb je het over?
I fight real men. You fight upcoming fighters and no KO's.
40 gevechten over KO?
Give me the upcoming fighters.
40 gevechten over KO?
Give me all the upcoming fighters in House of Glory. I knock out.
Bro, 40 gevechten over KO.
Go look my record. Go look my record.
Ga je best doen morgen, ga.
This guy's come with 3 fights and come talk about KO.
Bro, je gaat iets meemaken morgen, ik zeg je alvast.
Rocky, Creed, Tyson, Douglas, I don't know, David versus Goliath. Bottom line, it's a major favorite taking on a live underdog. Could the dog bark tonight, Joseph?
Well, I think it's going to be a tough task, let's be honest. I mean, Anwar's a tough kid. He'll come forward, he pressures, but Endy Semeleer's not there to be hit. He moves, he can fight forward, backwards, on angles. So it's going to be a very difficult fight. Everybody's got a chance, but he's so young. If anything, it's going to be a great learning experience for him, and they'll probably meet down the road again. But the champ has got momentum.
Yeah, in the immortal words of Lloyd Christmas, so you're saying there's a chance. Absolutely. Glory wraps up an incredible 2023, but not before we take care of business tonight. for the official kickoff to Glory 90. We go inside the Glory ring. And the voice of Glory, here's Tim Hughes.
Hello, Rotterdam. How are you tonight? We are so glad you could be with us on this Christmas weekend. And it's appropriate, I guess, that Glory Kickboxing will put a big holiday bow on a 2023 season with Glory 90 tonight. It's fantastic that you're with us because we have some great fights on this card, including your main event, which is 5 rounds for the welterweight championship of the world. Endy Semeleer will be defending against the winner of the hit Videoland series, House of Glory, Ouled-Chaib, with the most unlikely of matchups, but a chance to be a world champion fresh off of his 3 wins in the House of Glory. Also, 3 rounds in a heavyweight Grand Prix tournament qualifier. That's the way we're going to start 2024. With a tournament worth $500,000 to the winner. We will fill one more of those spots here tonight with your co-main event. Let's first start by getting our beautiful Glory girls out to the Glory ring here. Please help me welcome Bella and Anna Maria.
Get a taste, you'll never be the same. This ain't that ordinary, this that 14-karat cake. Ooh, tell me what you gonna do. Ooh.
Thank you, ladies. Bella and Anna Maria will be with us throughout the night tonight. Speaking of ladies, that's the way we're going to get things started with the first of 2 preliminary bouts in the women's super bantamweight division. This bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. She became a European and a Mediterranean champion this year, 2023, making her debut in the Glory ring. Here is Deborah Ivora.
Making her Glory debut is Deborah Ivora, Portuguese but living and training in Spain. Has 27 career victories and a couple knockouts, but tonight very excited, Joseph, to make her Glory debut.
And she saw the event when she was young, and she said it's a dream for her now. She's fought all around the world, but this is her first time here fighting in Holland, where she actually has family, and you can see her embracing the entrance and dancing her way in.
Yes, she is. Nice moves, no doubt about it. She beat Montana Eretz, the daughter of Peter Eretz, of course, when they're back in a few months ago. She comes in fighting out of Portugal, Spain. Has a few titles on her resume, but tonight she enters into the Glory ring for the first time.
Her opponent has been on a tear, winning 7 of 8, including a win here in the Netherlands just a month ago. Please welcome Nina van Dalem.
Also making her Glory debut tonight is 2-weight infusion champion, both in the bantamweight and a flyweight division, Nina van Dalem. Joseph has been fighting professionally since 2019 and really has been causing quite a stir here on the local Dutch kickboxing scene.
Oh yeah, being a 2-division infusion champion. I asked her, I was like, hey, do you think you're the best female kickboxer in Holland? She says, absolutely, without a doubt.
Tail of the tape, powered by Unibet. Nina van Dalem is 23. Deborah Ivora, 2 years older. She is an inch taller and 2 inches longer in the arms.
With professional experience, the edge going to Ivora, 37 fights to the 19 of van Dalem. Both of these girls are really motivated to get a win here in their Glory debuts.
Check out the Glory rules. Glory bouts are 3 3-minute rounds. Of course, punches, kicks, and knees are allowed. No elbows, throws, or sweeps. 3 knockdowns, always the key in a round, or 4 in the fight will result in a TKO. Standing 8 counts, and the ringside doctor or referee can stop the fight.
Fights will be scored using the following prioritized criteria, starting with knockdowns, followed by damage, then clean scoring strikes with an emphasis on spectacular techniques, followed by normal scoring strikes. Finally, if there's no clear advantage, judges look for the aggressor.
And finally, the open scoring system. I love this. 5 judges score the bouts and will show how they scored the fight after each round. 10-point must system will be utilized. Open scoring system. More organizations should do this, in my opinion.
We are once again scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the women's super bantamweight division. Let's meet the fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, ranked among the best pound-for-pound women in the world and on a 2-year unbeaten streak. She arrives with a record of 27 wins, 9 losses, 1 bout scored even, and 2 career knockouts. At 5 feet 6 inches tall, 1.68 meters, she weighed in at 121.9 pounds, 55.3 kilograms. She's here tonight, fighting out of Lisbon, Portugal. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Deborah Evora. Her opponent standing on my right and fighting out of the white corner, a Dutch 2-division champion. She arrives on a 2-fight winning streak. As a professional, 13 wins with 6 losses, 1 of those wins coming by way of knockout. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, 1.72 meters, and weighed in at 121.3 pounds, and even 55 kilograms. Fighting tonight out of the Netherlands, ladies and gentlemen, here is Nina Van Dalen. And the referee in charge of this bout is Jan Frana.
Okay, fighters to middle. Shake hands, you want? Okay, listen my commands, follow the rules, okay? Back to the corners, good luck.
2 young prospects
Judges,
making their Glory
time.
debut. Kick
round.
off the evening tonight here at Glory and 90. They're looking to make an impression on the big stage, Joseph.
Yeah, you see already. Van Dalen wants the pressure because she knows how tall Evora is. So it's going to be length versus pressure in this fight.
4 of those long legs and long kicks. Van Dalen goes high and furious pace to kick off Glory 90. Wow.
I was just going to say, she hasn't stopped. Good countering, good pressure. Doesn't have that big power, but that volume accumulates.
Van Dalen, a 68% win rate. Evora coming in with 73%, 27-9-1 record. Very impressive.
Evora wanted to use those front kicks to keep Van Dalen off of her.
Yeah, that's a dangerous range for Van Dalen to be in, definitely, with those long legs.
Yep, she can't stay in that mid-range. She's going to either have to move, angle her way in, just like that, and throw when she's inside. It's throwing the combination, not singles.
Beautiful high kick from Van Dalen, just past the guard of Evora. Ooh, throwing punches and bunches and then following it up with kicks. Very impressed by Van Dalen so far.
Yep, if she's going to claim being the best female Dutch fighter, she needs that punch-to-kick combos. Ooh, now she's sneaking that low kick upstairs, level changing with that right kick.
Van Dalen told us she has to watch Evora's knees and close the distance. Hey, she said she was going to be the aggressor and attack her legs with low kicks. She is definitely being the aggressor in this one so far.
Yep, Evora's still staying outside. She's countering. It's just when it looks for the judges, the pressure and the volume of Van Dalen seems favorable.
Evora said her game plan was to start quickly, be aggressive, and use her movement and reach.
Yeah, she likes her legs because she's got that tall frame. So she's going to try to kick and manage distance. Nice angle out there from Evora.
Under a minute to go in the opening round, super bantamweight division.
Evora definitely a little bit more of a Muay Thai style versus kickboxing. Evora likes to lead with those legs.
Great kick to the outside of the thigh.
Van Dalen with some good counter low kicks.
20 seconds to go. Of course, we are scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Flying knee from Dalen. Doesn't find its target, though. Look good. It didn't find its target.
There's some of those knees from Evora. Nice exchange to end this round.
Absolutely. Trying to leave an impression with the judges. Both fighters end that round strong. Wow, what an opening round to kick off Glory 90. We check out the profile of Nina van Dalen, the 2-division infusion champion. We said, watch those flying knees. They were on display, and she has won 7 of her last 8 fights.
Yeah, she's had very impressive, really good pressure, but Evora, 2 times WECO Pro champion. She's on a 9-fight unbeaten streak. And you can see how difficult it is to fight her. She's got these long front kicks, good counters, good straight punches. So a decent first round, having to deal with this Van Dalen pressure. You know, Evora trying to stay long with straight punches, but you know, surprise, Van Dalen wants to get inside, but she ate a knee and a few punches. I found the end of this round started to go a little bit better for Evora. But Van Dalen's pressure in that beginning of the round was something fun.
Absolutely. See if she starts off where she left off here in the second round. Van Dalen landing 47% of her strikes thrown compared to 36 for Evora.
Yeah, and all 5 judges giving that round to Van Dalen. That pressure is scoring well.
Would you agree with that, Joseph?
Yeah, definitely.
100%, I'm with you. Again, the open scoring system being utilized here in the Netherlands. I love it. It's how I think combat sports should be. Ooh, Evora slipped a little bit.
Yeah, still continuing to pick away with those long legs. Ooh. Nice overhand attempt there from Van Dalen. Another good shot being the shorter fighter.
Van Dalen has been fighting very well. We said she has won 7 of 8, and Evora doing pretty well with 9 straight victories herself. Fighters exchange kicks.
Ooh. That's the strategy for Evora. Try to kick with the legs, create distance, and then just keep staying long.
Right now, Van Dalen is landing 75% of her kicks thrown, Joseph, compared to 49 for Evora.
And these Van Dalen high kicks are close. Yeah. They don't seem to be phasing Evora at all.
They don't.
Nice there, switch kick, but no counter this time from Van Dalen. Ooh, nice level change from Evora, but Van Dalen came back.
Yes.
Nice exchange, beautiful exchange.
High-level kickboxing from both of these women to kick off Glory number 90.
Good level changing with the legs, with the punches, mixing their attacks with their punches, kicks.
Both making their Glory debuts. Evora told us that what a dream come true it was for her to fight, not only in Glory, but here in the European mecca of kickboxing, Amsterdam.
Ooh, good combination. 1-2 lead uppercut. Definitely a better round for Evora.
Absolutely.
But is it enough still? I don't know, because this pressure, the combination work from the hands of Van Dalen is still at a high pace.
And Van Dalen continues to be the aggressor and push Evora back. Something the judges will keep an eye on. We will move into the third and final rounds. A special thanks to our partner Fairtex. Visit fairtex.com for all your fight gear needs. First of our 2 preliminary bouts here at Glory 90. You see the countdown clock till we get to the main card on fight.tv. 25-year-old Evora. 27 career victories compared to only 13 for Van Dalem, but she's got her work cut out for her here in the third and final round.
Yep, we're going to see how the judges had this second round, which could possibly be split. Definitely not split. Nope. All for Van Dalem.
Up 2 rounds to nothing, so Evora is going to need a finish here if she wants to get her hand raised in her Glory debut. Quick hands and feet by Van Dalem. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, and what impresses me is she puts them together. It's never just punches. She'll always go kick after, or she follows and flows very well between the 2 weapons.
And been a bit more accurate as well, but now you see a little blood streaming from the nose of Van Dalem. Power of Evora on display. And
seems like now Evora sitting a little bit more on her strikes. Ooh, lands a good right hand.
Evora fighting with a little bit a sense of urgency, Joseph, knowing that she's down 2 rounds to nothing.
Let's see if Van Dalem lays off the gas, or does she continue to press?
Evora can end a fight. She has a couple of knockouts on her resume. We're under 1:30 to go.
Yeah, she doesn't want to back up. She just keeps tracking you. She might back up for a second, take a quick angle, and then she pressures again. Takes a quick reset and goes.
Evora has had some success with those kicks to the ribs and the body.
Ooh. I like the countering from both of these women. When one punches, the other one kicks. Punches versus kicks countering.
Here's the accuracy with the kicks. Van Dalem landing 78% of hers, only 55 right now for Evora. And the corner of Van Dalem like that, big right hand.
Ooh, big exchange there.
Yeah, and Evora stuck her. Van Dalem coming in. 30 seconds to go.
That good high guard there for Van Dalem to get inside. Evora still making it very difficult. Angling out now.
And just like they started this fight, Joseph, both ladies finishing strong. Beautiful display of kickboxing to get us going here at Glory. And number 90, the decision is coming up next.
Anwar Ouled-Chaib. Nabil Khachab. The switch high kick from the 300-pounder. Filipovic. Oh, boy, he walks right into that right hand.
great action in the Glory Super Bantamweight division between Van Dalem and Evora.
And you saw great pressure here from Nina Van Dalem, really using that Dutch-style kickboxing, heavy hands, good kicks to follow. But Deborah Evora made it a very difficult fight, really using her length, making it hard for Van Dalem to get in, using those long legs, but it was easy for Nina Van Dalem to counter, come inside, especially use that boxing to get to those kicks. Good pressure. I do like the way Evora was fighting, moving backwards, really trying to catch Van Dalem coming in. But it was just that constant pressure of Van Dalem coming in, attacking, using her high guard to come inside. And she's got to be very happy with that performance.
Impressive performance by both of these young ladies making their Glory debut. You check out the Glory strike counts, and the accuracy of Van Dalem's kicks really jumps off the page, 78 of 102. She also outstruck Evora 125 to 98. Let's now get the official decision.
Our first fight of the night goes the distance, so we go to the judges' scorecard. All 5 of our ringside judges see them out and score them out the same, 30-27. It is a unanimous decision for your winner, Nina Van Dalem.
Nina Van Dalem immediately puts the Glory Super Bantamweight division on high alert, gets a victory in her Glory debut, and she's now standing by with Joseph Valtellini.
Very happy with the debut performance like that.
Yes, I'm really happy. I did a great performance. We did a good training for this fight, so yes, this is the result.
It must feel good being in Holland, and you showcased really good Dutch kickboxing. How did that feel for you?
Yeah, it's good. It feels good to do the kickboxing Dutch style. So that's why we got the win.
Yeah, you told me you're the best female Dutch kickboxer in Holland. Is this true?
Yes, it's true.
All right, well, it was a spectacular performance this year for your winner, Nina Van Dalem.
14th career victory for Nina Van Dalem, but none bigger than getting that W in her Glory debut. One preliminary bout down and a 1 to go. Coming up next, we've got the big boys throwing down when heavyweight Jihad Kapanek clashes with Miha Blažević. That is coming up next. Glory 90 preliminary action rolls on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we go from the women's super bantamweight division all the way to the other end of the weight scale for a heavyweight bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. He made his debut just a year ago in Bonn, Germany at Glory 82. He is Michal Blažević.
There is no escape.
Michal Blažević from Warsaw, Poland, looking for his first victory inside the Glory ring. He's 0-1. Has a couple of pro-European titles, though, Joseph, on his resume.
Yeah, and he's really prepared and motivated here. He spent 6 weeks here training in Holland at ARJ Gym, which is a gym known for its pressure, its conditioning. So he feels in better shape than ever. And his debut was against an experienced Jafar Wilness, who we all know is a veteran. But he said after this fight, it's given him more confidence now to fight anybody.
Absolutely. You know, he said, not only did I gain that confidence, but I also learned I have to be more aggressive. He felt like he was sitting back a little bit, waiting to be the aggressor, and he said he will not do that in tonight's heavyweight matchup.
This Turkish big man made his debut in Copenhagen back in 2016 at Glory 29. Here is Jihad Kepenik.
Stepping in on only a 1 month notice is the ISKA Muay Thai Super Heavyweight Champion. Has some wins over some big names. Made his Glory debut back in 2016. Jihad Kepenik, also known as the Ottoman.
Yep, and he's a fun fighter to watch. We haven't seen him in about a year, but he said he spent the last year developing his power. He's lost some fat, gained some muscle, and he's an active heavyweight who likes to throw heavy, likes to go hard. So I'm excited to see what this year off has given him.
Let's now check out the numbers, the Unibet tail of the tape. Both athletes are 30 years old. Kepenik is 2 inches taller, but Blachowicz will weigh in a pound heavier and will have a big 4.5 reach advantage. Joe.
When it comes to the professional experience, the edge going to Kepenik, 27 fights to the 18 of Blachowicz. And I keep saying the Turkish has that knockout power with 71% of his fights coming by way of knockout.
This bout, ladies and gentlemen, is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in Glory's heavyweight division. Introducing first, standing on my left and fighting out of the black corner, a European pro heavyweight champion who arrives winner of 6 of his last 8 bouts. As a professional, 11 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, and 5 career knockouts. At 6 feet 2 inches tall, 1.88 meters, he weighed in at 249.8 pounds, 113.3 kilos. He's here tonight, fighting out of Warsaw, Poland. Here is Mikhail Blachowicz. Here now is his opponent, standing on my right and fighting out of the white corner, a 2021 Muay Thai World Super Heavyweight Champion. His record, 21 wins with just 6 losses. 15 of those wins have ended by knockout. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, 1.95 meters, and he weighed in at fight time at an even 248 pounds, 112.5 kilos. Here tonight, fighting out of Turkey, it is Jihad, the Ottoman Kepenik. The referee in charge of this bout, Tomislav Novosel.
Fighters. Gentlemen, you know the rules. Please follow my command. Touch your gloves if you want. Step back in your corner.
Action in the heavyweight division. Mikhail Blachowicz with the black gloves and
Judges.
Jihad Kepenik. He has the white gloves and black trunks. Fighters slap gloves, and we are ready for this heavyweight matchup.
Yeah, we went from the smallest division to the biggest now.
Yes, we did.
These big boys take a big part of that ring as Kepenik eats a shot coming in.
20 combined knockouts for these big guys, and Kepenik, his shot finds the target early.
Yeah, he's thrown that big overhand right a couple times now. You know he's going for it, but I like how he changed the levels now. Go upstairs, downstairs to set up the big power shot.
And Kepenik on the ground.
Yeah, it looked like a low blow.
Yes. Referee stops the action. We'll see if we are correct. Yes, 100%.
That happens a lot when someone's pressuring you and you go to throw a left kick. As you lean, get forced back, the kick takes that angle up, and that's a common low blow.
And you heard Kepenik groan, and he is in some pain right now. Holiday season, but you never want a shot to the jingle bells.
Be careful, okay? Last warning.
There's the warning. I like it. A referee gives Blachowicz the warning, and Kepenik
is just trying to set up that right hand. It's coming.
15 career knockouts for Kepenik, and Joseph said he loves to throw that right hand again, just missed.
Yeah, he's doing a better job at throwing his right hand to the body, and then the next time he throws it, he mixes to the head. It's changing the levels.
Sorry, Joseph Blachowicz, he's got to keep those hands up.
Oh yeah, especially as he's kicking. That's when Kepenik wants to throw that punch. Right there.
Boom! Right on cue. Kepenik complaining about another low shot. Now he walks his way in and goes to the body.
Yep, right hook to the body, right hook to the head. He's alternating both levels.
Blachowicz right now just trying to weather this storm.
I like Kepenik mixing kicks between these big power shots. Shows him to be a little bit more diverse.
8 shots to the head, 4 to the body, going both upstairs and down. Ooh, nice kick there from Blachowicz, showing his power.
Yeah, Blachowicz has very good kicks and movement. Ooh, as he throws in knees that almost cut the eye there of Kepenik.
Kepenik told us this fight will not go past the second round. Wanted to show off his power. We got 1 minute to go in the opening round here at Glory number 90. Ron Kruk and Joseph Valtellini with you.
Now you can see Kepenik doesn't put too much power in his low kicks. He just uses it almost as distractions and setups to ultimately get to the big power punches.
You mentioned it. I really like how Kepenik, though, Joseph, is going upstairs to the head and then follows it up with the body. Very accurate and very busy fighter.
Yeah, but I think Blachowicz is getting some momentum here, though. He's being able to push Kepenik back. And Blachowicz is going for that back leg. I feel like Kepenik is hiding it a little bit. Yep, I hear the corner saying the back leg's hurt already.
I'm winding down in this heavyweight matchup.
Nice strong finish to this round for Blachowicz. Look at that.
I agree.
Mixing his kicks, pressuring a little bit more. Ended that round nicely.
Winner becomes the alternate fighter for the co-main Grand Prix eliminator fight later. The co-main event of Glory 90. We check in on our fighter profile of Jihad Kaepernick and the Ottoman, the ISKA Muay Thai world champion, and he comes in with a 71% knockout ratio.
His opponent today, Michał Blachowicz, representing Poland. Signature strike, the jab, left leg kick, low to high, which we're seeing that back leg attack really playing out. That left kick also caused a few low blows, but it's doing damage whenever it's being thrown. But I expect them to change levels and keep pressuring, but definitely a nice end as the way he was able to pressure here. But Kepenik's right hand was basically the biggest damaging shot.
Blachowicz with that low blow. Referee did warn him if he does it again, we could see a point deducted. Second round, heavyweight action, and Kepenik dropping some bombs early as we check out the open scoring, Joseph.
Yep, 4 of the 5 giving it to Kepenik. Which that overhand, the pressure, the power. Blachowicz needs to continue to push that pace, how we ended that first. You almost see Kepenik drawing him in, pulling him in.
Yeah.
Because you know, Blachowicz wants to go to the legs, as he got a smile from Kepenik. The corner of Michał really saying go for those legs. He doesn't like them.
Yelling for the low kicks, absolutely. And the Kepenik continues to throw that massive overhand.
Ooh.
Oh, beautiful combination. Blachowicz.
What a combination. Back, put him in threes. That's your three-piece in a soda right there.
Absolutely, and now a body shot to the ribs.
What a combination.
Man, can Kepenik take a hit, Joseph?
Yeah. Blachowicz's best opportunity now is, I think, after Kepenik throws, is to counter with those punches. Kepenik overthrows some of his punches. There. Kepenik comes back with a head-body-head combination. Yeah, this is where Blachowicz needs to counter right there. He's got to throw his hands after those big missed punches.
You called it, beautiful jab. And although Kepenik pushing Blachowicz back, good defense by the fighter from Poland. Kepenik landing 45% of his shots, 37% for Mayha.
Kepenik now controlling the center of the ring. Lateral tracking. Keeping Blachowicz against the ropes.
And wisely gets out of that corner.
Yep, I think Kepenik said he's also working his knees. He just did a boxing to knee combination there. Maybe more of that. Yep, Blachowicz needs to counter off.
Yeah, eating some shots now.
Needs Kepenik's respect back.
With under 30 to go. Ooh. Fighter from Poland maybe gassing out a little bit.
Yep, definitely slowed down.
55-19 in favor of Kepenik in the punching department.
Yeah, Kepenik is just smiling, coming forward. He's enjoying this.
He is. He's having a great time. As he looks to even up his record here in Glory and finishing the round strong is Jihad Kepenik. Watch Glory events 24/7 on Glory's new FAST channels. Visit glorykickboxing.com for more information.
This round here, you saw Kepenik started off a little bit more technical, using his jab, really still trying to get his shots, but that was that beautiful combination back from Blachowicz. This is what he needs to do more of. He needs to be more active as a counters. He's got to block the big shots from Kepenik and then counter back. He can't just stay shelled up, and you've seen at the end of that round, he keeps looking up at the clock, so the gas tank definitely a factor.
When he bucks, you kick.
A lot on the line here in this third and final round between these two heavyweights. Jihad Kepenik, Michal Blachowicz. And the fans here in Rotterdam chanting for Jihad Kepenik.
There's a lot of urgency in Blachowicz's corner. Ishmael Lant was saying when he's punching, you got to kick. You got to come back with something.
There are our judges' total scores. 4 out of 5 giving those two rounds to Kepenik.
Yeah, one judge is really liking.
I'm trying to figure out, what he's seeing here. That, especially in that first round.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he got both of those.
Well, the key here with these heavyweights is both these men with 20 combined knockouts can end the fight in an instant. So still anyone's fight.
Yeah, they still have me kind of flinching every time they both open up at the same time.
Catch a little bit of a breeze, too, when these guys come in and don't connect.
Yeah, this is where Blachowicz can't win the fight. It's just shelled up and tired.
Wrapping up our second of 2 Glory 90 preliminary bouts. You see the countdown as Glory 90 begins on Fight.tv, coming up on 11 minutes from now. Stacked card, that's for sure, to end the year, Joseph.
Yep, Kepenik still continuing to pressure here. Look at him.
Kepenik has thrown 218 total strikes compared to Blachowicz's only 131. Kepenik being the aggressor and throwing in bunches.
There's the counter punching, but still he's waiting too long for them. He's got to come back with them. I know fatigue's a factor, but right there you gotta have an answer back. Otherwise, Kepenik is just going to keep pressuring for these last 50 seconds. He's got to have some answer, some counter. We felt that Blachowicz may have hurt the legs of Kepenik, but the gas tank didn't allow him to keep attacking it. So Kepanik now is just simply able to just walk forward and let his hands go.
30 to go. Oh, beautiful shot from Kepanik.
Yeah, it was an uppercut hook combination, and they acknowledge it. Here they go.
The big man finishing strong. They know there's a lot on the line, and they continue to fire away. Well, we were expecting a finish in this one, but these two big men put on quite a performance. Especially the Ottoman from Istanbul, Turkey. There is Mihal Bilacevic. Just wasn't able to turn up the offense to counter the aggression from that man, Jihad Kepanik.
Yeah, Kepanik was able to just pressure him, keep Blahovic against the ropes. And I mean, there's moments Mihal tried to counter, but I mean, Kepanik was just too durable, kept coming forward, ate that low blow, but Blahovic had these moments where he was able to counter very well, but the issue was there just wasn't enough of them. He allowed Kepanik to keep coming forward, keep landing his combinations from 1 to 3, and round 3 may have been one of the best rounds for Kepanik.
Absolutely.
He came forward, he had some amazing hook combinations where he was able to rock Blahovic, but overall a fantastic pressure fight for Kepanik.
Well said, looking for his 22nd career win as we check out the Glory strike count, and jumping off the page is the strikes landed from Kepanik. And you check it out, per round was extremely accurate, especially in that second round, landing 52% of his strikes. Jihad Kepanik, very aggressive, came out and took this fight. What a matchup between these two big heavyweights.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 heavyweight rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. Let's look at the totals. One judge scores about 30-27, Kepanik. Another judge has it 29-28, Blahovic. And our 3 remaining judges all see it 30-27 for your winner by split decision, Jihad Kepanik.
I'm here with your winner, Jihad Kepanik. You got to be happy after a year here to get this win here today.
Yeah, what do you think?
I'm coming again. Çok şükür tonight win. I am very happy.
Did this fight go as you expected? He didn't seem to have the gas tank, but you were really trying to knock him out with your right hand.
I don't understand, sorry again.
The way you came forward and pressured, did the fight go as planned?
Hissediyor musun diyor, güçlü diyor.
Daha dokunduramadım. Dokundursaydım neler olacaktı hepiniz görecektiniz.
He say, I don't touch hard. If I touch, he go. He KO, he say, yeah.
All right, well, you look great tonight, and we look forward to seeing you back in the new year. Let's hear it for your winner, Jihad Kepanik.
Jihad Kepanik becomes the alternate fighter for the co-main event, the heavyweight Grand Prix eliminator fight. Let's now check out how some of the heavyweights qualified for this massive Grand Prix.
30 years ago, K1 made history with its first heavyweight Grand Prix tournament. It featured legends of the sport like Peter Arts and Ernesto Hoost, but the winner, Branko Sikatic, summarized all that is best about the tournament format, going from underdog to hero in just one night. Next year, we draw upon our past and take a huge step forward into a new era of the kickboxing tournament with the inaugural Glory Heavyweight Grand Prix.
At Glory 85, Tariq Cookie Osaro became the first man to win a place in the Grand Prix after battling his way through a four-man tournament. Sofian Ladouni followed with a win over Benjamin Adegbuyi at Glory 86. At Glory 87, Bahram Rajabzadeh blasted his way through the opposition to secure his place in the tournament. Glory 89 featured two Grand Prix qualifiers, with Uku Yuriandal smashing his way through Badr Hari and Levi Richter's delivering a round one TKO of Ian Tabercianu. At Glory 90, Nabil Khachab will throw down against Nikola Filipovic for the sixth qualifying place in the Grand Prix. Next year, the final six fighters, plus two wildcard entries, will meet in a tournament, and whoever has their glove raised at the end of three fights in one night will be crowned the first Glory Grand Prix champion with a purse of $500,000. The Heavyweight Grand Prix is back, and it's bigger than ever.
A cool $500,000 for the grand prize winner. And you check out all the qualifiers here that will make up this tournament that's going down in March. These are some heavy hitters in Elite 8, and we had two big wild cards, Joseph, that were just announced joining these six qualifiers.
I mean, we already had a stacked, entrance into this qualifiers, but to hear Antonio Plazabot being in it after breaking his arm, but nothing bigger than Rico Verhoeven really getting into this tournament.
Rico Verhoeven, the heavyweight champion, automatic qualifier, jumps in, taking this tournament up a notch. There's no doubt about it.
No, and I mean, it's big on his legacy, and I mean, there's a lot for him in this tournament. So I got to speak to him a little bit earlier, so let's hear what his response was to being in the tournament.
Very good.
I'm here with the king of kickboxing. Rico, we saw you in the ring about a month and a half ago. You were fighting. You came out very successful. And we're all left wondering what's next for Rico Verhoeven, and you got some breaking news for us.
Yes, sir. Well, exclusively, we're signing with Glory for another 3 years. And next to that, of course, everybody was wondering what's going to happen next. Well, Rico's joining the 8-man tournament.
Yeah, that was huge news. That's massive for everybody. I mean, what was your decision entering the tournament? You have such a big legacy. Why are you in the tournament?
Well, the whole new vision that Glory has for the future, and with the different division tournaments that they want to organize, is like, it just gets me excited, even though I do believe that a tournament, it's like a lottery, because not always the best guy within the tournament wins. So that's why I was, and I still am, critical on it, but I was like, yeah, why don't I test myself? I've been doing it. I've been dominating the sport for over a decade now, so I think I have all the right elements to win this tournament, the right condition, stamina. I can cope with injuries and continue, the right mindset. So yeah, I know we already cemented the legacy, but let's make it even bigger.
Yeah. That grand prize of $500,000 is pretty good too.
That's not bad at all. So
all right, everyone, you heard it here first from Rico Verhoeven. We'll see him in the Grand Prix 8-man tournament in March.
2024 will be the year for the Grand Prix in Glory, and it doesn't get any bigger than that heavyweight qualifier with the champion back. For my broadcast partners, as we gear up for Glory 90, the countdown has begun. Tim Hughes and Joseph Valtellini, I'm Ron Kruk. Happy holidays. Glory 90 kicks off next.
He is bad news! Oh, there he goes! Welterweight champion of the world!
Anwar Ouled-Chaib!
Nabil Khachab! The switch high kick from the 300-pounder.
Nikola Filipovic!